Hi, I'm Andrea and welcome to Productive C#. In this video, I want to show you how you can publish an ASP .NET Core application as a container into a container registry using Visual Studio. So as you can see here, I have an ASP .NET Core application configured and I've added Docker support to it. As you can see, there is a Docker file that defines how to build this Docker container. This file has been automatically created by Visual Studio for me. Okay, before publishing this application to a registry, I need to set up an account on a registry. And the most commonly used container registry is called Docker App. I created an account on it, and I can go to my content and see that I don't have anything on it at the moment. So I want to be able to use Visual Studio and publish a public container onto my account. Okay, so what I need to do is to right click on the project and click publish. Now I can specify a container registry, and I can either choose Docker App, that's what I'm going to do now, or use the Microsoft Azure Container Registry. That's another option, allows you to host your container registry on Azure, or you can have a custom container registry if you want. I create profile, and then I specify the name of my Docker App account, that is Angela A, and my password. Then I click save, and basically now I have everything I need to be able to publish my container to the registry. So I click publish, and Visual Studio effectively is using the Docker command line to publish my application and then push the container image that will be created to the registry. So at the end of the day, if you look at the Docker file, what will be published is effectively a new container image that starts with the ASP .NET Core 2.2 base image, plus everything I need to run my ASP .NET Core application. And then when this container will be run, we simply call .NET, we pass the DLL, and then we start our ASP .NET Core application. So this can take a while, this publish operation, so I'm going to speed it up for you. But at the end of the process, you will have a container image published on Docker App. Everything was pushed to Docker App. Let me refresh this tab, and I should be able to see a new repository being created by Visual Studio inside Docker App with the same name as my project. So the repository is Productive C# Docker. That is not visible. Let me click on repositories. And there we go. I have Angela A / Productive C# Docker. If I click on it, you can see inside tags that I have one image being pushed, and by default Visual Studio uses the latest as the tag, but you can use the version you want of your container. Okay, so now the next step is, let's see if we can actually run this container directly from Docker App. So let me close Visual Studio because I'm not going to need it now. And let's move to the command line. So what I want to do is to now pull the image that I've just created inside Docker App and run it. And this could happen in any environment. It could be on a Linux machine with Docker. It could run on Amazon, on anywhere, basically. Anywhere that there is Docker support. So let's do Docker run, and then you can specify the name of your image, the repository, basically. That is productive C# Docker. So if I do this, what will happen is that the image will be downloaded on my machine and then run. However, what happens is that the ASP .NET Core application running inside a container will expose the port 80, but it won't be accessible externally. So I need to specify port mapping in order to be able to access from outside the container. So I use the -p. I specify the port I want to basically use, and then the port inside the container I want to expose. Okay, so I'm saying that the port 80 inside the container should be accessible using the port 5000 in my local development machine. So then I can go to the browser on localhost 5000, and I should be able to access and see the content of the ASP .NET Core application running inside my container. So let me press enter. So when I run this command, the first operation that will happen is actually downloading the image and then running. Because I already have it on my machine, this is running straight away. Let me open the browser and go to localhost 5000. Press enter, and I should be able to see my ASP .NET Core application running on a Linux container in Windows directly, that I take this image directly from Docker Hub. So at this point, Visual Studio is even turned off. So I'm just using Docker and running an image that is available on Docker Hub. And this image is effectively running an ASP .NET Core application inside a Linux container. So that's very cool. Thank you very much for watching.